Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a little insight, I guess, into what it means to have all these different crew chiefs that I've had this year. I went from having Mike Beam in the trucks back in 2009, then I had Eddie Pardue for a couple races, then I had Ben Leslie for a race, and now I have Ricky Virus for a race. So I've had four different crew chiefs in the last 4 months, and it's certainly been a challenge getting to know everyone, getting to work with everyone, and that's some of the, I guess, kind of neat side of things and also the challenging side of things to work with all these different crew chiefs. They all have a lot of different ways of doing things, and they all have a different outlook and mentality on how they approach the weekend. So it's really important to get to know these guys well and have a good relationship on and off the racetrack and away from the racetrack, because there's so much that goes into having that relationship, and there's so much of the speed in the race car that is built on having a good driving race car and having a crew chief that knows when you're talking about this, what you really mean, and how much a little bit tight really is, or how much a lot tight is, and how bad, man, I'm sideways loose, how bad that really is. There's a lot of I guess different words you can use to explain all these different sort of setups and why we have these different balance issues with these cars and things like that, because there's a lot of different words you can use, and it's tough when you have 4 or 5 different crew chiefs that you've worked with to try and create a standard. And that's why for me I've always used a number system, where I'll tell my crew chief I'm about a 3 or a 4 tight, or I'm a 10 tight if I'm really tight. And that kind of helps give the crew chiefs an idea of, on a systemized number scale, how bad my car is driving, whatever it's doing. And that seems to help and work out quite well. So that's something my new crew chief and I have been working hard on, is to try and get this scale really scienced out. And I feel like Ricky Virus has done a really good job with that. And he brings a lot of maturity and leadership to this team, which is something we definitely need. So really excited to work with him, and hope we can keep working together, and keep building on what we've been doing.